Welcome to my channel, Melissa, your mindset coach. Today I want to talk about something that affects every one of us, and that is anger. Anger. And if you're like me, sometimes you don't even realize that anything was building up to anger until after you've kind of lost your cool, and then hindsight is 2020. And sometimes it's not 2020, at least for me. Sometimes I think, what triggered me? Sometimes it's subconscious what triggers us into anger or losing our cool. And so today I'm just going to offer a session for you if you are maybe dealing with some anger that you know is there, that you are aware of, or if you've found yourself in a situation like me where you didn't realize till after the fact that you were triggered and perhaps don't even understand why. So what we're going to do is we're going to address the anger head on, almost kind of not only recognize it, but thank it. Thank this feeling, because it is a messenger like all of our emotions, and it is here to tell us something. And at the end of the day, we know that our ego just wants to protect us, and sometimes that's not helpful and sometimes it is. So we will do that in the process, and we will also see ourselves reacting the way we want to react in the future. So, thank you for being here. I hope you find this helpful, and let's get into it. Take some nice, deep, slow breaths, and be sure you're in an upright seated position. Ideally, your spine will be totally aligned and upright as best as possible. Make any adjustments you need to in your body so that you are comfortable for the next several minutes. And just know that as we go into this guided visualization, that any background noise will just fade into the background as you focus on my voice and the words coming out of my mouth. Continue to take deep, slow breaths. If you haven't closed your eyes, go ahead and do that. Take some deep, slow breaths. Allow your breathing to slow down. Feel your body begin to relax. Be grateful for this moment that you've set aside for yourself. And be proud of yourself for doing that, because it's not always easy to set aside time for ourselves. I want you to see a bright white light shining down over you. This light wraps around you like a blanket, bringing comfort and peace. It comes down on the crown of your head, spills over down your temples and your eyes, your nose and mouth, your cheeks and chin, and around the back of your head. Relax all the muscles, all the tendons, all the tissue in this area. Feel it all totally let go. Relax. All stress and tension completely leaves the body with your next exhale. See the light going down to your throat, the back of your neck, the tops of your shoulders, as it wraps around to your heart, your upper back, and down your belly and your low back. Feel every muscle in this area of your body relax and let go of stress and tension. See the light go down each arm, from your top of your arms to your elbow, your forearms, over your wrist and your hands, the palms of your hands, the backs of your hands, and each individual finger. Now your entire upper body is completely relaxed. All stress and tension has left this area of your body. And as you listen to the words I am saying, you feel your body going deeper and deeper into a relaxed state, feeling calm, at rest, and peaceful. See this white light wrap around your hips, your glute muscles, down to the tops of your legs, your quads and your hamstrings, down over your knees to your calf muscles and your shins. Both your legs are totally relaxed. All stress and tension leaves your legs with your next exhale. The light's going over your ankles to the tops of your feet and the soles of your feet and each individual toe. Feel every muscle, every fiber relax in your feet. Now your entire body is in a deep state of relaxation. You feel so relaxed. You can't remember a time you felt so relaxed. As you continue to take deep, slow breaths, I want you to see yourself walking in a grassy meadow. The grass is a bright green. It's beautiful. The light reflects off of each blade. There's a smooth path that you walk along that travels right beside a babbling brook. And the water flows over the rocks in the brook, adding to this peaceful scene. The sky is a bright blue. There's a sprinkle of clouds, but it's a beautiful sunny day. And the temperature is just perfect. There's a slight breeze, just enough that you feel it go over your shoulders and you see the blades of grass as they dance in the wind. You take a deep breath and you smell the fresh air. You feel so at peace. You hear some birds chirping in the distance. You take a moment to stop and look around. Just take it all in, feeling grateful for this moment. You decide to take a seat and really enjoy the sound of the water going over the rocks. It's so relaxing and so peaceful. It's the perfect day. And as you're there, sitting by the brook in the meadow, you drift off into a little daydream. You see yourself coming upon a doorway. And you're curious about what's on the other side of the door. You reach your hand out and you turn the doorknob. And as you look inside, you see a large screen and a chair sitting right in front of it, just for you. You go take a seat in the chair, and on the screen in front of you, you see yourself. You see yourself the last time you've really lost your temper and anger. You see yourself filled with rage and outbursting. All the anger is coming out of you. How do you feel? What are you saying? How does your body feel in this moment? Who else is there and what are they saying? Really remember this moment that you were so angry and so upset. I want you to drain every bit of color out of this and make this image black and white. Black and white. Now this color is black and white, and it's starting to get smaller and smaller and smaller as it fades to the upper right of the screen, getting smaller and smaller and fading more and more until it's gone. Poof. It's gone. And now in front of you on the screen, you see yourself. You see yourself in a peaceful posture, feeling calm, present, grateful, and confident, and in control. And as you look down in front of you, sitting in the chair in front of the screen, you realize there's a control panel that you didn't see before. And on this control panel is any lever that you wish to increase in your life. There's a lever for love that you push up to the max. Compassion, increase it to the max. Joy, abundance, peace, calm, any desire you have for a lever, it appears as you think it. And off to the right, you see the things you don't want, like anger, losing your temper, a lack mindset, sadness, loneliness. Anything you want to decrease, you decrease it all the way to the minimum. And so you've increased your joy, you've increased your happiness, you've increased your love, your compassion, empowered, confidence, self-love. You bring your attention back up to the screen and you see yourself feeling abundant and loved and confident and joyful and happy. You take a moment to be grateful for the anger and the message it brought you. It has served its purpose, and we've sent it on its way. In this instant, it has conveyed its message, and we've got it. And now we know how to move past it and what we must do in the future. So see yourself standing there calm and confident and grateful and joyful. Make the picture as bright and vivid as possible in your mind and real. What do you see? Who's with you? How do you feel? See yourself float into that screen, into that version of you. Now you are looking out through those eyes, seeing what you see. What do you hear? What do you smell? Who are you with? How does it feel to be in this calm, confident, empowered state where you are in control and the triggers you don't react to, you respond to? You're not controlled by your emotions or your anger. You simply notice it, get the message, and respond rather than react. And it feels good to stay in this state of mind. Reflect for a moment on the last time you were angry and see yourself responding the way you know you're capable of, the way your highest self would respond in that situation. Notice how you keep your cool. Notice how you respond in a calm, confident manner. Know that there's a way to respond and stand your ground without flying off the handle. See what that looks like. Let that play out for you. And make it as real as possible. See yourself accepting what is there before you, even if it's a trigger, and not reacting in anger or flying off the handle in a way you don't want, but staying in control and calm, even in the face of that. Notice how those around you react when you are responding versus reacting. And notice how after the fact, you feel confident in how you handled it. You feel grateful that you have the tools that help you stay in control. That after the fact, you look back on it with a sense of pride. Look how far you've come and how you handle your emotions and manage your emotions and not be controlled by them. It's a really good feeling. And you're modeling for anyone around you how to do the same. You're increasing your emotional intelligence, and it inevitably increases that of those around you. It's a ripple effect. And how beautiful that by regulating your emotions, you're inspiring and setting an example for others to do the same. Slowly but surely making the world a better place. could put your hands on your heart or on your liver, which is right below your right rib cage. The liver is where our anger is stored. And send love there. Feel grateful for how in control you are and how empowered you are and how great that feels. Feeling gratitude for this awareness, the awareness to improve on something for yourself that inevitably improves everyone around you. And know that what you've visualized came from within you. It is already a part of you. It is you. That is a part of you. So call on that part of you the next time you need it, the next time there's a trigger you're faced with. Take all of this in and integrate it. And now I want you to see yourself float back into the chair in front of the screen. All of that which you visualized came from within you, your heart and soul. It's a part of you. It always has been. Today we called upon it. And it's there for you to call upon whenever you need it. Going to bring us back into the room, counting down from 5 to 1. 5, 4, feel into your body. 3, 2, when you're ready, open your eyes. 1, bringing your awareness back into the room that you're in. Feeling grateful that you took this time for yourself and knowing that everything that you conjured in your visualization is yours. The words I say are a guide, but the experience is yours. And it's there for you. It's already a part of you. You wouldn't have visualized it if it weren't. And so you just have to call on that part and let that be your response versus reacting. And the more you practice this, it's like a muscle. The stronger it gets, and eventually it will be your default. I am proof that it improves the more you practice. I'm not there yet. I'm not to the point where it's an automatic default now, but I'm getting closer and closer, and I know it works, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. So listen to this anytime you need to, as frequently as you need to, and it will help you. And then you'll get to the point where you won't need to listen to this. You will know how to do that for yourself. You'll do the visualization without the guidance of my video. So I definitely think the world could use less anger right now, right? I mean, there's a lot of anger and a lot of good reason for it. But an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Isn't that a Gandhi quote that's so true? And you can't fight fire with fire. And I can't quote Martin Luther King verbatim, but he said that love is the only thing that can overcome hate. Hate can't overcome hate. So, learning to respond when we're faced with anger is far more powerful and reaches more people, and it's more effective than reacting in anger or hatred or hurt. These are all valid things, and we can be thankful for the message it brings, but we can also keep our calm and respond and stay empowered in our truth. I really hope this helps you, has helped you. Please leave a comment. I would love to hear if there's anything you would like me to cover in these little videos I offer here. And yeah, have a wonderful day.